We have probably one of the biggest Call of Duty leaks of all time for Modern Warfare 2. We're going to focus on MW2's multiplayer in this video, more specifically the maps being leaked out, gameplay images, a bunch of crazy new info, a lot of stuff here in today's video. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new. We're about 70 subs away from 94k. Insane support recently, it really does mean a lot to me, and it seems like this year we might actually hit 100k on the channel, so thank you guys for that. And shout out to my partner Apex Gaming PCs. Be sure to use code MATTERS for up to 250 bucks off your entire purchase. Some great PCs over there, links are down below. But for this info here, this is crazy. So again, I've been making videos on Call of Duty leaks, news, rumors, etc. for several years back since Advanced Warfare. Some of you guys might remember me from the BO3 zombies, leaks, and news videos. That's when I first really blew up. We had 35k back then. Crazy times.
What's up, guys? It's Matters, and I was just streaming, and then all of a sudden the Horizon Drop trailer just came out, so we're here now.
But my point is, I've been looking at these leaks and news, and I've been going through this cycle every year, but this is one of the biggest things I've seen. So you guys have been seeing the MW2 videos recently. I'll link some of them down below. We've been going through pretty major leaks about all of the MP maps leaking out, weapons, game modes, operators, etc. A bunch of crazy info, DMZ info, and a lot of that info is coming from the Warzone mobile files. For some reason, Warzone Mobile, which is not officially out yet, has info for MW2. Tons of very credible and accurate info, and now there's even more info and actual gameplay images coming out from the Warzone mobile files for not only MW2, but for the new DMZ mode, which should be in 2023, but also Call of Duty 2024, which we'll talk about in a separate video. But for here, we have to talk about Modern Warfare 2. I'm personally very excited for the game, and when I first saw these MP map images from MW2 on Twitter, I was actually truly in shock. So again, you guys know me. I mean, I try to be fairly realistic here, and I voice my criticisms of the game. Anytime we have a new leak or rumor regarding the next Call of Duty or a new update, I try to be fairly objective and say, okay, here's the leak, here's my opinion on it. Of course, I want to be optimistic, I want to hope for the best, but I also want to be realistic in what I'm seeing or reading, and I try to be cautiously optimistic, as we see on the channel. But when I saw this here, I just completely became a fanboy, and all objectivity just was out the window, because these Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer maps look amazing. They look so good. I can't describe how great they look, so I can't show them up on screen. I'm going to show some images that look very similar to them. We'll describe them. The first one here is a Grand Prix map. I mean, this image, let me explain to you guys. I'm going to show some images up on screen. I know Phantom Ice tweeted something out. It's supposed to be apparently a Grand Prix map set in Singapore. And here is, I'm pretty sure, the exact Grand Prix they're basing it off of here, or the racetrack, whatever you want to call it. I mean, look, this real-life image is not too far off what the in-game leaked image looks like for this MP map. I mean, the in-game leaked image for this Grand Prix MW2 map is so insanely colorful, realistic looking. I mean, it looks crazy. It definitely does not look like an IW map. Any preconceived notion that IW maps are not colorful and they're always on a grayscale should be completely out the window, because these maps are not only, you know, colorful, they're almost even more vibrant than some Treyarch MP maps we've seen, which is just crazy to say here. I mean, this map looks so good. The blues are so vibrant, the pink on the actual racetrack. I mean, I almost don't believe that this is from MW2, but it is. I mean, the images are being copyright striked on Twitter right now. Charlie Untel is tweeting about it. Like, I almost don't believe it, but this is Modern Warfare 2. Crazy stuff here. And again, I'm showing the real life images, but it looks almost exactly like that, just a bit more vibrant in the game. Another MP map that leaked out here, Oil Field. This one looks crazy. Now, again, I can't show the images up on screen, but this one reminded me of Solar for some reason from Advanced Warfare, just the color scheme. You have a lot of the same blue and yellows, and it just reminds me so much of Solar. Now again, I'm not saying it's going to be an Advanced Warfare style map, but the color scheme is definitely very similar, and that Advanced Warfare map was fairly vibrant. Despite your opinions on AW's multiplayer in general, you have to admit that map looked great, so to see that same type of vibe in MW2 is super sick. Another map here, we have Fishtown. This is actually a ground war map, and ground war will be different sections of the Warzone 2 map, so this is technically also a Warzone 2 POI as well, which is really cool. This one just kind of looks like a Caldera vibe. It looks really sick. Nothing too crazy here. You're on the shore. You have some different buildings, kind of a lighthouse type of vibe. It's really beautiful looking. And I know you guys are probably thinking I'm focusing so much on the look, the visuals of the maps here, but they're just so good looking. I'm still in shock, honestly, so I have to focus on that. And obviously, we've had several leaks as well about a lot of these MW2 MP maps going back to a more traditional style of map design. So if you have these bright colors here, these vibrant colors, these beautiful maps brought together with a traditional style of MP design, I'm not saying 3-lane, but just more of a traditional style where it's not too big and you don't have too many vantage points like you had with MW 2019. That style with the visuals and settings of these maps here sounds like the perfect scenario to me. So again, I do want variety. I do want some MW 2019 style maps mixed in as well. I don't mind bigger maps and crazy maps like I had in that game, but I don't know, right now hearing these leaks and seeing these images of MW2's MP, it just has me so excited. So let's go through some more stuff here. We have another one here, Sierra, another ground war map. Again, this is also a Warzone 2 POI. Very cool stuff here. It almost reminds me of something you would see in Verdansk, almost like a superstore type of building, a lot smaller. I don't have a real life image associated with this here, but it looks really sick. You have palm trees, you have kind of a deserty background, and again, like a blue-white building with some windows in the front. It just reminds me of something you would see in Verdansk, so pretty cool stuff there. Another one here, apparently the code name is Swap Meat. That probably isn't the final name here, but it's very similar to this map here, Depart from COD Ghost, a DLC map in that game. Very similar here. Again, as you would expect, super vibrant. I mean, that COD Ghost map was fairly vibrant, but it's even more vibrant in this game. You have the buildings are red, blue, you have orange as well. You have such great bright colors. I mean, again, colors aren't the main thing here, but it adds so much to the map here, and also not in a cartoony way. It makes it just look so good and realistic. Another one here, which I'm honestly in shock as well with. This one is crazy. This is a museum map, and YouTuber Phantom Ice tweeted out what the real life location is and tweeted out an image of that. It's based on the Getty Museum in California. This looks like the exact same thing from the actual in-game leaked image. I mean, the real life location and the actual in-game leaked image are actually so similar, it's shocking. I mean, you might as well be looking at the leaked image right now because it looks the exact same. I mean, it's crazy how vibrant and good looking these MW2 maps are. Truly mind-blowing here. So can't wait to see what we have here. Some more stuff. Another map called Saba. This one, Phantom Ice tweets out, reminds him of Dust 2 from CSGO. I could kind of get that vibe. This isn't the best representation, but the general color scheme is there for sure. So if that helps, that's what he tweeted out. And it's also important to note that apparently Saba is also the code name for the entire Warzone 2 map. So again, the ground war in MW2, just like MW 2019, will be points of interest from the Warzone map ripped into smaller sections. So either Saba is just another small POI from Warzone 2, or it's just like a general image from Warzone 2 and it has nothing to do with MW2's multiplayer whatsoever. Very possible as well. We'll see, but nonetheless, a really cool looking map here. And the final one here, this is a tweet from a couple of months ago from Phantom Ice about some leaks for MW2's multiplayer, and some images are associating with what he actually called back in this tweet. So he said, in Monofin 2, Farm 18 is an MP map set in an abandoned cement factory that has been turned into a military training facility with a shoot house in the middle. Wonder if it'll just be the close quarters interior like kill, shoot house, or if there's more to it. Definitely a really cool potential setting for this game's multiplayer. And again, there are some images that are leaking out associating with this actual location here. So again, you know, a lot of this isn't confirmed, of course, but when you have, you know, actual in-game images and leaks of this caliber coming out from Warzone Mobile itself, I mean, it's almost guaranteed to be real and accurate. The main thing here is that even if the leaks and info and the images are real and we're getting it from trusted sources and it's literally coming from the COD files themselves, it doesn't mean that it's going to look the exact same or we'll even get the maps at the launch of MW2. You know, maybe these are some of these scrapped maps and they're not going to fully be released for this game. Very possible, although I do think we're going to see a lot of these for MW2. We just can't say for sure. I mean, again, there are a ton of other leaks coming out for this as well that we'll talk about in future videos. A lot more weapons leaking out for this game. We have game modes as well, DMZ leaks, COD 2024 leaks, and gameplay images from that game, which is even crazy to say, but it's all coming out. So again, we'll break it down, talk about it on the channel. Be sure to take it with a grain of salt. Although when it's coming from the Warzone mobile files, I mean, it's hard not to say it's pretty much confirmed because it kind of is. But again, things could always change. We still have a couple of more months until this game comes out, so we just can't say for sure again. But let me know your opinions on Monofin 2 down below. If you somehow happen to stumble on Twitter and you see these leaked images, I mean, again, you'll see for yourselves, it looks amazing. Just to reiterate again, obviously colors and the actual look of the map and the settings, it doesn't mean the map's going to be guaranteed fun to play. It doesn't mean the entire game's going to be fun to play as well. I mean, it all comes together. You need good map design, map layout, you need fun weapons, you need the movement system to be fun as well. You know, it all comes together, but seeing how good these maps look get me so excited, and especially seeing that these maps are coming from an Infinity Ward game, it gets me insanely excited. Like, who would have thought IW would have maps that look this good, this colorful and vibrant? It's unreal to even think about. So again, I'm hyped for this game. Of course, you have to be cautiously optimistic. We can't say for sure if this game is going to be good or not, but this is definitely a really promising step in the right direction, and it gets me even more hyped for the upcoming MW2 MP reveal, which should be very soon. So that's it for this video. Subscribe for more MW2 Warzone 2 videos like this. There are 2 other videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.